What's going on, y'all? Just got done with my mile run. Doing my cool off right now. So I'm making this video kind of as a motivation for those out there that want to make a difference in their lives and a change. Let you know you can do it. It doesn't matter what you got going on in your life. If you have autism, if you have Down syndrome, ADHD, it don't fucking matter. If you want it bad enough, you'll do what it takes. And I'm trying to lose 10 pounds by the end of the month. My big goal is to get down to 200 by the end of the year. And I'm gonna do that by balancing between cardiovascular exercises and weight training. So this is day one. Currently right now I'm 259.8 pounds. And so by between cardiovascular exercises and weight training and cutting out carbs at night, I will be able to achieve my goal by the end of this month of losing 10 pounds. So I'm currently 259.8. So by July 1st, I have to be 249.8 pounds. So here's what I'm going to do to achieve that goal. Like I said before, cut out carbs. And all my calories, have a good portion of them come from protein sources. I'll cut out soda and cut out the sweet tea and alcohol. A lot of people don't believe just by doing that, you'll lose so much weight. And I'm gonna increase the water intake. A lot of people's problem when they set goals is they set unrealistic goals with unrealistic timelines. You gotta know yourself, know what you're able to physically capable of doing, and set a goal just barely beyond that with a time limit that's, that's gonna cause you to push yourself, but at the same time still realistic for you. And by doing that, you should be able to achieve your goals. Doesn't matter what it's in, if it's in fitness, finance, spiritual, social. You gotta set a realistic goal with a realistic timeline and get after it, The hardest part is getting started. Well, a lot of people don't realize the hardest part about this is getting started. That's literally what the hardest part is. This will be my 7th attempt at trying to get down to 200 pounds. Since my gallbladder surgery, the OG followers on the channel will remember this, but 4 years ago, I had to get my gallbladder taken out. My gallbladder stopped working, and I lost so much weight during that because I was barely eating, like one meal, maybe not even a meal a day. Some days I would go without eating just because it hurt so much to eat. And when that happened, I was 295 pounds. On the cusp of 300. It was the biggest I've ever gotten in my life. In about a month span, I lost 60 pounds just from not eating, barely eating it. If I did eat, I would throw it up. And after my day of my surgery, I was 229.9 the day of my surgery. And after my surgery, my weight skyrocketed. Even with me still doing a no-fat diet for like the first month and a half. And when I started to eat foods again, my weight really skyrocketed. I think within the first month after my surgery, I gained like 25 pounds. And a lot of that was water weight because, I was reintroducing fat into my diet again. And I still wasn't active, still wasn't doing a whole lot physically. And it took me about another 2-3 months before I actually got back into the gym. And since then, I've gone through 7 attempts. What we're on right now is number 7, and it will be the final attempt to get to 200 because we are going to make it this time. What this time has that the other times in it is I'm more disciplined now, more driven and more focused. The other times I started, I lost like maybe 5-10 pounds and then got demotivated. This time is different. And just to let you guys know, you guys can do whatever the fuck you want to do too. Again, like I said, it doesn't matter if you got autism, ADHD, Down syndrome, or any other kind of disability. If there's something you want to do in life, you can do it. You know, just like what my dad and my grandfather used to say to me all the time, you just gotta have some want to. There's a quote by probably one of my most favorite motivational speakers. This was also my senior quote from high school. But if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you be successful. And that quote is from Dr. Eric Thomas. He's one of my all-time favorite motivational speakers. His work and speeches have pulled me through some of the darkest times in life. And it's what got me through high school, because I was going through some dark shit in high school, and shortly after high school, I would have to say is like the darkest point in my life. But what that quote essentially means, the story behind that quote was, there was this guy and he really wanted to be successful in life, right? So he went to his guru and told his guru, I want to be successful. So the guru was like, all right, meet me at the beach at 4 a.m. the next morning. And so the next morning, the guy meets the guru at the beach at 4 a.m. And the guru is like, all right, walk out into the water. So the guy walks out into the water about waist deep. And the guru grabs the guy, holds him underneath the water. And then finally he brings the guy up. And the guy goes, what the hell was that for? Why'd you do that? And the guru says, if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And when I heard that quote, because I heard that during football practice one day, my high school football coach played that speech for us. And I heard that quote, it really spoke to me. Just like the intro to that Upchurch song really spoke to me. So hopefully this is some motivation for y'all. We're gonna go hit a weight training session now. We're doing full body today, primarily focusing on chest and arms. But hope this was motivational for y'all, and we'll keep doing video series like this twice a week. So this is the first one. The next one will be on Thursday. But I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll get back with y'all later.